Gen Z Olympic champion Eileen says she rewires her brain daily to be more successful, and multimillionaire founder Arianna Huffington says it really does work. At 22, Eileen is already the most decorated freestyle skier in Winter Olympics history. She's also a Stanford University student and a multimillionaire whose endorsement deals have helped push her net worth north of $20 million. And now, she's just revealed the brain training ritual she credits for all of it. "I spend a lot of time in my head. I journal a lot. I break down all of my thought processes," Gu said to a reporter who recently asked the Olympic champion to take readers inside her mind. "I apply a very analytical lens to my own thinking, and I modify it." And in her eyes, that's a starting point for how anyone can unlock more success in their life. You can control what you think. You can control how you think. And therefore, you can control who you are, she added. And especially as a young person, I'm 22, so with neuroplasticity on my side, I can literally become exactly who I want to be. For Gu, the real flex isn't just the medals or the money, it's that every day she can rewire her brain, tune her mindset toward the future she wants, and get one step closer to becoming the person that me at age 8 would rêve. Ultimately, Gu's edge isn't just physical training, it's treating her brain like part of the sport, something she can coach, condition, and improve. And that's the part another self-made multimillionaire, Arianna Huffington, says more aspirational young people need to pay attention to. Arianna Huffington says Gu is using the science of elite performers. "What Gu's doing is exactly how top performers quietly use science to their advantage," Huffington said. "Athletes don't just magically create routines and habits." The 75-year-old Huffington Post co-founder and CEO of Thrive Global wrote on X, "They are supported by coaches who use the principles of behavioral science to set them up for success. That means using techniques to reduce decision fatigue and lower stress." She added that Gu's brain training ritual and real-life success highlight the power of our mindset. Through neuroplasticity, the small choices we repeat every day can strengthen our neural circuits and rewire our brains to make certain behaviors more automatic, which is exactly what Gu has trained her mind to do, Huffington added. Neuroplasticity isn't just a trendy buzzword. Scientists have confirmed that your brain really does have the ability to change and rewire itself, reshaping its connections based on what you repeatedly do, think, and pay attention to. It's why learning a new skill feels clunky at first and easy with time. It's why habits, good or bad, tend to go on autopilot. According to Psychology Today, your brain doesn't stop growing in childhood. Its ability to expand continues throughout your lifespan. The importance of neuroplasticity can't be overstated. It means that it is possible to change dysfunctional patterns of thinking and behaving, and to develop new mindsets, new memories, new skills, and new abilities, the publication explains. And Gu is using that to her advantage. As she made clear, she's not spiraling about how she looks or replaying awkward conversations. She's in her own head specifically to fine-tune how she thinks, reacts, and ultimately performs. "Yes, I spend a lot of time in my own head. Yes, I think a lot," Gu added. "But it's not really in an egotistical way. It's in a tinkering, like a scientist way. I'm always trying to modify. I'm trying to think, how can I be better? How can I approach my own brain the way that I approach my craft of free skiing, so that I can be better tomorrow than I was?" And already, that approach has turned her into the 4th highest paid woman in sports, ahead of stars like Naomi Osaka and Caitlin Clark. Rewiring greatness. How Gen Z Olympic champion Eileen Gu trains her brain for success. Success is often portrayed as a combination of talent, opportunity, and relentless hard work. Yet a growing number of high achievers believe that the true foundation of success lies deeper, inside the brain. Olympic champion and Gen Z icon Eileen Gu is one of those believers. She has spoken openly about how she intentionally rewires her brain every day to become more focused, resilient, and successful. Interestingly, this idea is strongly supported by Arianna Huffington, the multimillionaire founder of the Huffington Post and Thrive Global, who says that training the mind is one of the most powerful tools for achieving extraordinary results. Their shared philosophy reflects a modern understanding of neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to change and adapt through experience. For young people navigating an increasingly competitive and fast-paced world, this concept is more than science. It's a strategy for building a life of purpose, balance, and achievement. The rise of a Gen Z icon. Eileen represents a new generation of athletes who redefine what success looks like. Born in California to an American father and Chinese mother, Jiu quickly emerged as one of the most talented freestyle skiers in the world. At just 18 years old, she stunned the sports world at the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics, winning 2 gold medals and 1 silver. But Gu's achievements extend far beyond the slopes. She is also a Stanford University student, a fashion model, a public speaker, and a global brand ambassador for major companies. Her ability to excel in so many arenas raises an obvious question. How does she manage it all? The answer, according to Jiu, lies in mental training. She believes success starts with how you program your mind, the thoughts you repeat, the habits you build, and the way you respond to challenges. The science behind rewiring the brain. When Jiu talks about rewiring her brain, she is referring to a principle widely recognized in neuroscience called neuroplasticity. For many years, scientists believed that the human brain stopped developing after childhood. Modern research, however, shows that the brain can change throughout life. Every time we learn something new, practice a skill, or change our thinking patterns, neural pathways inside the brain are strengthened or weakened. Over time, repeated behaviors become automatic because the brain builds more efficient connections. This means that success is not simply about natural talent. It's about training your brain to operate differently. Athletes have used this idea for decades through visualization techniques, mental rehearsal, and mindfulness. By imagining a perfect performance again and again, the brain begins to treat that performance as familiar territory. Eileen incorporates these techniques daily. Visualization. Training the mind before the body. One of Gu's most powerful habits is visualization. Before attempting a difficult ski trick, she mentally rehearses the entire movement, every jump, spin, and landing. In her mind, she can see the snow, feel the speed, and experience the landing long before she physically performs it. This mental rehearsal strengthens neural connections related to the skill. When she finally attempts the trick in real life, her brain has already experienced the movement many times. Visualization works not only for athletes but also for entrepreneurs, artists, and students. By imagining success clearly and repeatedly,